Hello everybody, welcome to Let's Build Smithy and Mansion. These builds are great. Everything's great about them. Everything is great about building. You can't play Minecraft and not build. And have you guys ever made a village and kind of rushed it? Then it starts looking like one of those testificate villages, and those are just ugly. You can tell that they don't spend much time on their villages, on their buildings. So, but this one I'm going to spend lots of time on, just because I believe it will be worth it in the end, and it will be fantastic. It'll be great. So this is the blacksmith that I'm building here, obviously, because this doesn't look like any mansion. Can you imagine a mansion this small? That would be embarrassing. I would be embarrassed to call it a mansion, and be embarrassed to even, there's a lovely forest in the background full of mushrooms. I just kind of spawned here. I'm like, yeah, I'll just start building here. Why not? Why not build here next to the mushroom forest of enchantment and unicorns? Unicorns. There's little chickens in there now. Yesterday there was cows, or last time there was cows. Now there's chickens, and there's a cow, I guess, way at the little bottom there. And I cut myself off. Those cows are helping me take over the world of Minecraft. And if you could see that little goblet in the background, my very first build, or let's build, I think, it was really kind of hard to see me build that because I was building it, like I said in last video, I was building it in first person, and I was fast forwarding it in first person as well. So it looked kind of weird. It looked kind of funky when I was building it. It kind of just looked like the screen was shaking really fast and it was kind of glitching. So I'm like, I should probably find something else to try to maybe get a friend. I was going to try to just get a friend to record with me and could just kind of record me building something, but I'm like, then he'd have to send me his video, and that would just take forever. And we don't have forever. We have not forever. Right here I'm building the the workplace for the blacksmith, but I decided that I should probably make it a little bit smaller to kind of go with the, because right there the window is where people order their stuff, and the blacksmith gets to work. And right here I'm panning over I did a few modifications to the blacksmith, but I'm panning over it to show you guys the build right here, what I ended up doing, and there it is right there. And then now I'm building the path between the buildings, because I think that I needed a path, and I needed to make a path before I forgot and just completely space the path. So here I am building it from building the building. I didn't build it towards my creepy build mansion over there, because who's gonna want to go over there? The person that lives there is not gonna want people over there. He's gonna want to be alone, and he's gonna want to find his own way into his house. So I left that there. I built fences too along with the path in a minute here, and I put torches because I thought about building lampposts. I'll probably do that later on. I'll probably change it, because you gotta change sometimes your buildings, and I ended up doing that a lot, and kind of like you can see in the flooring there in my windmill. I did that. So I'm showing you this, and you can see me in the top right corner. I'm starting on the mansion right there. Don't worry, this view does change. I just kind of wanted to show you guys this town overall, how I'm doing on it right now, and I laid the foundations down from building up there. That's all I'm doing, is laying the foundations down, and I'm using clay, but then I switch it to stone, because you gotta build the foundations what you're gonna build with. So I don't like the rain. The rain, it didn't affect my performance. That's not what I don't like the rain, because it's annoying, and it kind of gets in the way of what you're trying to see and or build. Right there I'm setting the foundations for my towers, which end up being just a little bit taller than my building. Not to spoil anything or anything. Building the walls behind here, because I thought, you probably need walls around a mansion, just in case people try to sneak in, get your stuff, steal all of your hard-earned cash or hard-earned whatever. Those fences are there for a reason that you'll see later, but they're kind of pointless. I kind of just put them there just because, why not put fences there? It looks all right. So here's I later on in the video I found that both the towers are not evenly heightened, like they're not both the same height, which it doesn't. I didn't mean to do that, but I don't fix it, because I don't really see the point in fixing it, so I just kind of left it. And right here's the main entrance to the building. which I guess I could have made a little bit more grand, but it's kind of cornered, so it's a little bit hard to make grand because, you know, it was in a corner. And you can't actually put doors in corners, so I don't believe I put a door, but I can't remember. But I didn't put a door, so yeah. The towers end up being not very tall. I mean, they're all right. In the courtyard here, well, right now I'm making the fences. I looked up some pictures of, you know, mansions to get a couple ideas for fences, and I thought that, you know, small fences wouldn't cut it. You need big fences for it. So right here in the courtyard, I was gonna put just random clay everywhere and make a design, make a random design. I don't know what of yet, but I made a design that was really uneven, and it kind of bothered me. I'm like, oh, I don't really want a design that's uneven. I want to make a design that's, you know, even on both sides. It looks good. And right here you can see I'm like, that doesn't look good. So I decided to fix it and make it even on both sides, because it just didn't make sense to me to have, you know, just a random design on there and just plop out. That would look ugly. I looked at it and it looked ugly. So I just made both sides look the same. I mirrored it. Which took me quite some time actually to mirror it, and you can see, you can see some mistakes are right there, and the fences are off post. So if you look on the bottom left corner, you can see that I just changed it to grass, put some trees down, I put some bushes next to the fence, so you know, to kind of hide the fence, because I don't, you know, the fence kind of looks, it doesn't look great. I mean, I like it, but it just doesn't look great. I'm building the tower right here, the right tower. And I did a little modifications to the roof, because I thought, you know, the roof has got to be unique. It can't be just flat, like I almost did there. I'm like, yeah, should I make it? No, I won't make it flat. I'll make it a little bit tall. So I did. I made it a little bit tall. Made a peak roof there. And now I'm working on the other tower. I did a mirror image, but like I said, one of the towers is bigger than the other, like taller. They're both the same width and everything. Same circumference, if you will, but they're both, one's taller than the other. I cut right there because I realized the camera's over there, and I wanted to make it this side so you can see closer. You can see the towers. You know, I mean, see this tower closer. So that's what I did. I made it close so you guys could see the other side instead of having to look across my courtyard that I ended up fixing. You'll see the courtyard later in a bit. The courtyard does look pretty good. It looks way better than I was. You know, I was gonna have the clay. I'm like, I don't want the clay. The clay, you know, it just looked ugly. I didn't want the clay there. I wanted my own little, you know, little modification, my own little customization. The building is 2 stories. I still have to go in and that rain. It rained so much. I was getting so annoyed typing in the command to get rid of it, but you know, whatever. I still gotta personalize the inside of the building. I haven't done that yet. There's no stairs yet, but I'll do that off cam, because it just makes more sense to do it off cam rather than wasting my time and doing it on cam. Because, you know, it wouldn't really make sense, would it? It kind of defeat the purpose. Because you guys don't want to see the inside of the building. You guys want to see what the building looks like outside. So that's what I do. I show you the outside, because, you know, it just looks better from the outside. And here we are, guys, coming to the end. Just putting in windows here, you know. Thought I'd put in windows. There's rain again. And panning over the finished build, guys. Hope you like it. Hope you liked this video. Sorry it's night. I forgot to turn it off at night. But that's okay. Hope you liked it. If you did, like and favorite, and subscribe if I'm lucky. Thanks for watching, guys.